Thank you for tuning in today for the Michaelis Minute. And today is actually part one of a series that we plan on bringing you. I've invited in Mike Chamberlain from MC2 Home Inspection. The purpose of this is going to be really just basic information. It's going to be some very quick things that you as a homeowner can do right after we've had this long, sustaining, sub-zero temperatures. We have no idea in some ways how our home is going to react to when it does start to thaw out. We're also looking at probably, at least when we're taping this, another 6 to 10 inches that we're probably going to be expecting here again in Indianapolis. But again, this part one is going to be geared towards your foundation, your basement, and your crawl space. Because of the sustained temperatures below zero, what are some of the things that you as a homeowner really need to take some time and take a look at? So we brought in Mike Chamberlain to be able to help us out with that. So thanks for spending some time with us, Mike.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So when you think of, again, what's the first thing you as a home inspector, as it relates to that foundation, let's talk about the foundation first. You know, some of that exterior look and some of the things on the inside. But you're looking at things from a sub-zero here. What is the first things that homeowner really needs to start looking for?
Well, in my opinion, the first thing they need to start looking for is evidence of moisture intrusion. And looking at the walls of their foundation, looking for cracking, again, evidence of moisture coming through the foundation wall, particularly block wall foundations, any shifts, movement of blocks, that type of thing.
Okay, so let's break that down. When it comes to moisture intrusions, what again, we may see some cracks, but like you said, if there's moisture intrusions, we're also spring's right around the corner.
Right.
What do we need to start thinking about as a homeowner? What do we need to do next?
Well, it kind of depends on the situation.
Okay.
But you want to do an inspection of your own home, you know, learn how to inspect your house, and look for those signs. And then once you see those signs, then you want to contact the appropriate professional to come and evaluate it to see how serious it is.
What are some of those? What are some of those signs that they're going to see? Again, just
sure.
If you're other than maybe being in this business, if you're the homeowner that just your wife is basically telling you to get down there with that flashlight,
right?
You know, what are they going to look for?
They're going to look mainly for cracking.
Okay,
looking for stair-step cracking. That would be cracks that follow the mortar joints like this. On the block wall, looking for horizontal cracking. Take a look down your basement or crawl space wall and see if it's bowing outward or inward. Those usually are your telltale signs that something is going on with the foundation.
Now let's face it, sometimes I know if you're a beginning homeowner, maybe even an experienced homeowner, there might be some joint compound or something that you're going to just kind of put in there just as a crack. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you pretty much don't want to do that. I mean, unless it's like just a hairline crack or something like that. You don't want to go out and buy like a concrete patch or something, because it's just not going to work. The things that the professionals use, as you know, there's going to be some type of an epoxy or something that's going to be flexible that will move with, any movement or anything like that. So it really just kind of depends on the kind of crack you have. General rule of thumb is if it's more than 1/8 of an inch wide, you want to call in a professional. Good
information. So looking for stair stepping in those mortar joints of the cinder block, looking for some horizontal cracks, see if that moisture's coming out, but more importantly, if it's 1/8 of an inch or bigger, get a professional look at it. Thanks again, Mike, for this time right now, for this Michaelis Minute, as we look at this type of thawing that's happening, and look for part two as we start looking at the attic and the roof as we look into the thawing of our properties.